Libra, welcome to your reading for the month of January. This message is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you like the content that I share, please click the like and subscribe down below. Libra, Happy New Year for starters. I pulled a card for your energy, your environment's energy, and an oracle card for you. What I'm going to do this month is I'm going to do the 9-card spread while I'm talking to you about your astrology. And I have some notes down here, so if I look over at these, that's what that's all about. So Libra, you have the South Node moving through your second house, and that will start, you might already be feeling this, but that officially starts in the middle of January. And this, over this year and a half that that's going on, you might feel this drive, this pull to release anything that's holding you back from truly, like, deeply embracing yourself, and anything that's standing in the way of you and self-love is likely to come up for review and for release over the next year and a half, which is great. And you have the North Node in your 8th house. And this is encouraging that transformation even more, that embrace of who you authentically are. What doesn't reflect back to you, or who doesn't reflect back to you, that sense of exactly who you are, your card, the Justice card. That sense of you feeling confident, bold, capable, and really loving your life and embracing all that life has to offer you. And maybe even like taking the reins in your own life. You are a cardinal sign. So there could be something around anyone who might be standing in your way of, of making healthy decisions for yourself. Speaking of healthy decisions, you have Jupiter in your 6th house, which is beautiful. It is your house of work, but it's also your house of health and routine. So for, this time of year, with everyone setting intentions around what they want to do, what they want to bring in for 2022, you are the sign that has the greatest support at this time with Jupiter in your 6th, especially for Libra ascendants. You're the one who has the greatest support for actually making healthy changes in your routine. If there's something you've been wanting to do around your diet, your relationship with your body, anything surrounding your health, the transits are very supportive of that at this time, especially if you've seen for the past few years that maybe you've made resolutions and they just didn't stick, or you stuck with it for a week or two and then it fell away. This is a time where you can really take the ball and run with it. And it'll be there for the majority of this next year as it moves from your 6th into your 7th and then retrogrades back into your 6th over the course of 2022. You do have a lot of energy going on right now between your 3rd house and your 8th house. These are personal houses, but they're also our most intimate relationships, our relationship with our family, for example. And in that house, in your 4th house, you have these Venus-Pluto conjunctions happening right now. Transformations around the family are very likely. Transformations maybe in how you see someone, especially your parents. It could be your mother, or it could be somebody along your maternal line. There could be something coming up that really surprises you, might even shock you. And even if it's not something external to you that really happens, it could be a way of viewing someone in your family. Maybe in some area, some veil comes off, or rose-colored glasses come off in regards to your family with all that activity in your 4th house. You also have Saturn in your 5th. And with everything that we're dealing with right now at the time of this reading, there's a lot of restriction going on globally. But this is restriction in your house of children. You might just feel like there's even greater restriction within your life than you're seeing with those around you, your friends or your family, in regards to your children, however that resonates for you or plays out. And then, you have Chiron sitting across from you in Aries in your house of partnerships. So this could have you waffling about dynamics in your life that are contractual. So even like business partnerships could come up for review at this time. Things that are happening, other people's behaviors and dynamics could have you triggered based on really early wounding in your life. And this could apply to your romantic life or your business partnerships, like I said. And Chiron is slowly going to move through in an effort, probably that with the South Node in your second, could be moving through with the effort to have you reassessing your self-worth for the sake of moving in a healthier way and a healthier relationship with yourself, which ultimately will spill out over into your partnerships and your friendships, right? So let's get into the reading. You've got the Two of Cups coming up for your energy, and I love it. This is such a great card to get in your energy. It is an openness to love. It is a desire to feel connection, deep connection. And that's already your vibe. That's already a Libra vibe. But with these Venus-Pluto conjunctions, and especially with Venus retrograde, you might be longing for this and having difficulty finding this, especially if you're already in partnership with someone. If you're not in partnership with someone, you could be longing for this deep soul level connection with someone, Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, with someone either from your past or someone who reminds you of somebody from like childhood. This type of connection is somebody who, it doesn't feel like you have to work to be seen or understood. This is the type of connection where you feel like you can really just see into them, and that from this connection, you're capable of learning so much more about yourself, even if that wasn't your intention and you're not in this connection for that purpose, but you can learn a lot about yourself through this type of connection that is showing up in your energy. In your environment, you got the Ace of Cups and the Messenger of Fire, or the Page of Wands in this deck. Coming up in your environment, this certainly seems like another person. It could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but there's a stronger fire energy here. And it could be somebody, this definitely could be some form of like an apology. This could be something that needs to get cleared out of your energetic realm, out of your sphere. Coming up in your environment, it looks as though it's coming towards you, but it could be showing up in your environment like this is something that maybe is like needing to happen. I'm not sure. Take that in whichever direction it resonates for you personally. But yeah, this could be someone else who is very passionate, who acts on a whim, and someone with an offer, potentially an offer of love, an apology, or a desire to make amends with you. Something like that could be going on. With your Oracle card, you got the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. And this, when I pulled this, it made me think of the fact that the South Node is going to be transiting your second house, because any negativity, anything that's happened from the past that's standing in between you and a beautiful relationship with yourself, a healthier sense of self-value and self-worth, that needs to, like anything standing in between that needs to go. As the card indicates, it's a time to release that negativity. That's also indicated by the Ten of Swords coming out as your first card out in the spread. You could even be starting the year, Libra, having to let go of something that really hurts to let go of. Something that maybe you've been holding on to for a very long time, and this could involve actually a lot of other people in this card. Or something that's been going on for a long stretch of time. If it resonates for you, this could have been going on for 10 months or 10 years. And there is a need to just purge something, to let something go, to know that karmic justice is very real, especially if Five of Swords, there was something that was done that was like treacherous, some sort of betrayal that happened in the past. And your energy, by the way, coming up as the Justice card here, next to the Five of Swords, this is a really petty and small energy, even though it was probably still hurtful and involved multiple people. This is showing like different playing field. How do I say that? Like this doesn't really belong in this environment, right? Like the Justice card showing up. But there is a message here around the knowingness that justice is real, that karmic justice does happen and play out. Maybe it's possible that you showing up here, you're cutting and severing ties with whoever this was or whatever this was in your past that really hurt you and really betrayed you. That is possible. You've got a lot, Libra, coming up here in the middle row. I don't sense that whoever's showing up right here in the middle is you, but I'll pick it up first. It's the King of Wands. Again, could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have strong fire energy showing up in your reading. And you are facing this King of Wands in this spread. What it says to me, that the King of Wands is coming up right in the middle of your reading and you are not, you're looking at it, is that this fire sign energy or person is kind of dominating your headspace. They might even feel as though they're dominating the month of January for you or something like that. And there could be a whole nother person involved in this, someone who shows up here as just more immature than you, showing up here as the Queen of Swords. It's interesting, even in holding this up, it's like the cards wanted to like fall behind the King of Wands a little bit. So maybe someone else has been too much in your viewfinder, like too much at the forefront, getting to make all these decisions, possibly. And this might be where that need to step into the essence of who you are and the cardinal energy in your life comes up. If this person is still in your environment, especially somebody who like is currently betraying you or you sense or know is manipulative, this is showing a need to release this energy. That's important. But yeah, there could be something around two different people who you, I don't know, are you gonna have to end it with like two different people or cut ties with two different fire signs or fire sign energies? There's something like that. Underneath on the bottom row, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Then you have three cards come out together. The Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Page of Wands. For starters, your intuition, and that's the same card, Page of Wands, a Messenger, and a Fire. Your intuition could have shown you what was going on in some situation where justice was needed. And maybe in January, like again, the blinders are coming off, the rose-colored glasses are coming off, you're capable of seeing the situation for what it is. Libra, someone you put into a king position in your life might be like, you might be seeing them for who they are, because I'm noticing this descent from the King of Wands to the Knight of Wands to the Page of Wands by the end of this spread. This definitely, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, could have been somebody who left you out in the cold, somebody who even like something about stealing resources, which resources can be money, of course, it can also be time and energy. Somebody who took something, or you felt more depleted, greatly depleted from this connection, or something like that. Oof, I don't like it. I don't like it. And again, a message right at the bottom here of walking away, especially Ace of Pentacles reverse. If there's something new being offered, I sense like a no take back kind of energy with that. I feel like that's very important. I do feel like you're stepping into the sternness of the Queen of Swords. And the message here that I'll reiterate is stepping back into the essence of who you are and reconnecting with that sense of self-value, confidence, and the releasing of negativity, which all go together for you for the month of January, Libra. All right, I hope this helps. Wishing you a beautiful month, and I will see you in February. If you like the content that I share, again, please click the like and subscribe down below.